think today's goal is to finally wrap up phase 2. So we'll wrap up phase 2. We'll finish the rest of the versatile framework, which the percentile of what do you call it, production, it's still waiting on steel beams, and I have a reason, I have a feeling why it's waiting, and I understand. It's waiting on these steel beams. The thing is, though, I have 2 machines clocked at 187 because that's the only thing it can handle. Mainly because I have these fully overclocked that only produces 112.5 steel ingots per minute, but these require a total of 112.2. Or no. Yeah, 112 2. I can't fully overclock them. So that's the max I could do, and I can't fully utilize like a secondary overclock. So the versatile framework bugs me. Mainly producing steel beams bug me. Because it's like, oh, so what you're telling me is if I want to fully overclock steel beams, at least production, I need to also make 2 smelters that feed into 1 steel beam production, and fully overclock those to satisfy the needs of, yeah, that's stupid. It's like, that's dumb. But whatever. I'm not gonna argue. So I think it's gonna sit somewhere around the 90 percentile mark. Sadly, it's not gonna be 100% because I need to make potentially either 2 more smelters to satisfy both of the machines, which I think in this building, I don't think I have enough space to do that. Or I'm going to have to just make 2 more other, one more smelter and another constructor, which once again, we don't have the space for that. So yeah, you're probably wondering, what building am I in right now? I made this building off stream. Mainly just kind of finished it up and everything like that. What's this building? Yep. This is the secondary factory. It's phase 2 factory. So that's what that is. That's my phase 2 factory, phase 2 productions. And there's my phase 1 production. You can see that is phase 1 because it has big old holes in it. And phase 2 is actually well put together, except for the wire going into the building. It's all right. We can fix that at some point. But yeah, it even has a proper roof and everything. And look, the conveyor belts actually go into it. I decided to keep these open though, because I put the smelters a little too close to the actual thing. So I kind of treat these as loading docks. So those are technically loading docks. I have a few of them. I think I have like 2 open bays, or 2 or 3 open bays. Yeah, 3 open bays. So those are my loading docks and all that. So yeah, just wanted to do that. Wanted to let you guys know that's the only thing I technically did off stream, was pretty much just do this. That was it. So smart plating is fully done now. And now the only thing that we have left to really wait on is the pretty much the versatile framework. I think as of right now, we're good. I could probably start selling the smart plating now that I'm thinking about it. Because, yeah, we cut off that line. Because I don't know in the future if it needs automatic wiring. So that's why I have it like this. And I might actually move this building a little closer to the full phase 2 building. And I might as well make another one over here. Yeah, that can all be sold. Holy shit. Yeah, we got a lot of them that could probably be sold now. I guess I could probably put a sink over here. Let's do an awesome sink here. Actually, no. What is that? Now that I really think about it. Yeah, there's an awesome sink like right there. So all I really need is just to feed it into that docking right there. So taking that. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, it's like I just noticed like how close to the door that is. Wait a minute. Logistically, that's a nightmare. Then we just do this. So that way it's not truly in front of the door. There we go. Alright, so that's this temporary cutoff for right now. I'm going to pick up the rest of those smart platings. Oh boy. Let's get the automatic pickup. Nope, wait. And then I'll just sell those because they're not really being used right now. That should get us some coupons. I'll kind of leave that belt there for now. I might utilize it for another thing. I just don't know where it's going to start. But yeah, I'll leave that belt there. It's probably going to drive some new people crazy, but there's going to be a reason for it. Alright, sell the rest of the things I don't need. Alright, give me a second. Okay. What needs to be sold? Don't need that. Why do I have that? I don't know. I'm trying to remember why. Is there a reason? Well, if there was a reason, it's gonna have to wait. What else? I don't need that. Just selling those. Is that just that? I just need a few of those. I don't need all of that. And I think that's it for now. That just gave me a little bit of room to work with. Yeah, there we go. That should give me a few coupons, hopefully, in the future. Speaking of coupons. Oh yeah. So speaking of coupons, I gotta figure out like how many coupons I technically need for what you call it. I need to start getting the statues. And I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put the statues. So how much do I need for my first statue? 25? We'll add these to the must buys. So that's probably what I'll do. Maybe these in the future if we ever do produce enough coupons. I have no clue if we're ever going to produce that many coupons, but it'd be nice. So 25 coupons is the exact number for right now. I have a feeling they could probably be up there. No, we want them front and center. We just got to figure out where. Maybe near the space elevator. Because we're always going to kind of go back there. It's in a blue moon. I mean, if anything, the statues, depending on how big the statues are, they can be right here. So the first statues can be right here. Then the creature statues can kind of be maybe on the other side right here. Oh, well, I have to expand it just another section. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're literally just waiting on the versatile framework to be done. Which might take a little bit more time, but I think I have it optimized to the point to where it's producing a little bit healthier now. Guess I could top off my biofuel in the meantime. Let's just top off the biofuel. Let's feed the other machines. Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah. Like, wait, what? I'm confused. Shouldn't I have a... It's like, yeah, I should. I really need to change that into, oh, I should probably get multiple of those. This is gonna eat up a lot of fuel, baby. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe. I probably don't even need that. But, top these off first. 1, 2. These are just pretty much just backup generators, if anything. They only really eat up its biofuel when really needed. Which actually I haven't really looked at how much how much energy we have been consuming lately. Now that we've overclocked a few things. So let's see. Maximum consumption was around 1,135. And we have a capacity of 155. We are producing on average 1,275 megawatts. No, we're sitting comfortably around 600 to 700. Or, no, maybe 500 to 700. So, I don't know. It looks like we're producing enough. Oh, yeah, by the way, is that fully... Yep, those battery farms are fully charged up. Cool. So we don't have to worry about brownouts and blackouts for a bit. Not for a while, anyway. And I think after phase 2 is completely satisfactory, we can push on to the next one. So when it comes to versatile frameworks, I'm going to see if I can make like a secondary, like, well, I guess while I'm waiting, I'm going to see if I can make a secondary like build for versatile frameworks. What's up there? So it's frame and all that. How much? Like, I'm trying to figure out how many like machines do I need to build. And maybe I should just be patient and Because by the time I'm done building all that, it's like, oh, I could have just waited. Let's see. Boom. Yeah, because I'll need an assembler. Oh, God. Yeah, never mind. Because in order to do just the modular frames, I'll need to build, like, let's see, two smelters, two constructors, one assembler. Yeah. Yeah, no. Right, yeah, I would have to build a whole extra building just to get that motherfucker out. I don't think that's worth it. Okay, well, I guess in the meantime, I gotta figure out what can I do while I'm waiting. Because I really do want to see, phase 2 completed on today's stream. So I just gotta figure out what I need to do. It looks like it's gonna be locked in around 84%. I guess in order to speed it up a little bit, I could probably make sure the excess, at least on this one, is not being fed. I'll do that. Okay, there we go. That should speed it up just a tad bit. I just need to remember that if I need more frameworks, or not frameworks, but steel beams and all that, I need to feed the excess. Okay, let's see if the percentile. Well, I was about to say the efficiency percentage should go up now. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna wait on steel beams anymore, which is gonna be nice. Now, this is a time where you would overclock this to see how much you need when it comes to steel beams and modular frames for the, first overclock, and then you would, work on that. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. It might be 100% efficiency now. All because I cut out the middleman. Yeah, I think it's really gonna climb to 100% because it's not waiting on anything anymore, unless it starts needing to wait on modular frames, which, like, just to be safe, if I go to the modular frames, it just needs 2 point something per minute. Oh, we're actually only producing 2 a minute. So we need to overclock our modular frames just by not even 1. There we go. All right, that is now overclocked. Technically, I could probably overclock it to a certain percentile, like that. So overclock it to 125%. So that way it matches the numbers here. So yeah, 2.5, 2.5. I have a 2.5 output to 2.5 input. And I don't know, maybe in the future I'll probably be taking some of the excess from that So I might as well just fully overclock it. And how many iron rods? 18 and 4.5. Let's see. Okay, we're good there. And is this producing 18 a minute? Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna have to overclock that. Okay. Overall, I think everything is satisfactory. Okay, so we had to overclock a few things, but I think for the most part that is going to stay at 100% efficiency. Fantastic, fantastic. That's what I like to see. All right, so I think this building is completely finished now when it comes to the things that need to be worked on and all that. Eventually, every single machine that is part of the project assembly is going to be fully overclocked. That bitch is gonna roar. So we're at 848 right now. I have a feeling that's going to climb pretty steadily over time. See how this is looking. See, I already got 3 coupons right now. Just got to keep an eye on those coupons. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else potentially that we want to buy that's not statues. So if I go over here, don't really care about that. I care about the statues because I like to collect things. Let's see. I have a feeling the conveyor lift floor hole could be pretty interesting to have. That might be useful. Those wall holes could be useful. Is that like, can you put a hole anywhere kind of scenario? Assuming so. Then you have the ceiling mounts are pretty cool. That would be nice. So that would help give some leg room on the floor side of things. So those are potentials. That would take a total of 4 coupons altogether. These are just mainly cosmetic, but that would help with not having to have power lines or poles in your building. Might be a nice thing. And I mean, it's the same thing with, I think, the vents and all that too. I think this is also for buildings as well. Most of this stuff is for buildings. Oh. Organization. I do need some freaking lights. Oh, I can actually build them now. Interesting. Last time I checked, I couldn't build them, but now I can. I might actually invest in this. I'm thinking about it. I gotta get my first statue though, and then I'll figure it out. Because lights would actually be kind of nice cosmetically. Do I need the lights? No. And actually, I don't even know if lights consume power. I don't know. Does it say if lights consume power? Where is it? Would it be under organization? Let's see. It does need a power line connection, which is understandable, but it doesn't really say anything technically about it consuming power, though. Huh. I mean, if I turn my light off, which I forgot how to turn my light off. Actually, I don't remember how to turn my light off. How do you turn my light off? How do you turn light off? Is it triangle? No. Oh, there you go. Yeah, as I was saying, if you turn the light off, it's kind of like as dark as it can get when it comes to like a full moon. It's like, oh yeah, we also have a Aurora Borealis, I think that's what it's called, kind of going on right here. So yeah, I think certain other biomes though, as I kind of keep pushing outwards and everything, it's gonna get darker. So there's a certain area in this game that it gets really, really dark at night, and I was like, oh boy. See, we're almost at 900. I think as long as we're patient, we can do it. Yeah, so nice little update for you guys. I guess while I'm kind of waiting and just chilling here and all that. The reason why today's coffee stream is probably going to be a little short is mainly because Laura is going to be out of town. She's not going to bring the kids with her or anything like that. It's kind of like I guess Laura does this in a way on a yearly basis now, mainly because especially after having kids and all that, she goes out with her mom and her sister, or one of her older sisters, and they go to a hot springs, and they're gonna be out there for at least until Sunday or something like that. And yeah, it was a good way for Laura to kind of reset, relax, be away from the kids for at least 2 days, and we're gonna provide her that. Yeah. We're not stopping her from being away from the kids, because God knows she's around those those kids 24/7. Our kids, and I think she needs a break, and at least 2 days at a spa or a hot springs is going to be perfect. And since you only get to do that like at minimum once a year, at least without the kids, try our best to make sure she doesn't need to come back early. So that would suck if like Laura actually had to come back early because the kids are not settling down at night or something like that. That would suck. That would legitimately suck. I was like, yo, that ruins everything. I was like, oh great, now yeah, that would not be cool. So we're gonna absolutely do our absolute best. So I think in the next potential two days, I could have either a nightmare scenario or it could just be nothing. But yeah, the reason why I say nightmare scenario is because those two kids are absolutely obsessed over their mom right now, and I think Claire's going to be okay, but the one that is going to have the hardest time being away from their mom, or mom not being there, is going to be Xavier, since he is still nursing, and he tends to nurse when he tries to either go to sleep or go back to sleep. And I have a feeling at least tonight and Saturday night might just be a little bit rough, mainly because we don't really have a very quick way to get him back to sleep. So yeah, I mean, if mom's not here, sleeping's might be a problem. It just might be a problem, but we're not going to worry about that yet. Yeah, we're not going to worry about that. It's kind of noticed that this line right here is pretty slow. I'm trying to remember what that's feeding into. That is feeding into this. Some more iron ingots that is being fed into. Oh yeah, yeah. I made a secondary, what do you call it? Screw development. So that way, this is out pretty much 100%. Oh, now they're waiting on iron rods. Oh my god, I thought those were at 100%. So now it's the iron rods are the problem. Wow, I didn't think that would be the case. Wait, why are iron rods an issue? Are they not producing enough? Wait, is my iron rods... Oh, they're being split into twos. Okay, maybe I could, like, potentially... Nah, because if I don't know. Yeah, because funny thing is enough, they're still producing a lot. Dang it, iron rods are an issue. Son of a bitch. I fix one thing and another thing comes up. It's like, motherfucker. Oh, yeah, actually, these iron rods are being split into 3 rows. It's all because I took, well, say, once this is full, I think the production of iron rods won't be an issue anymore. It's all about the, what do you call it? Oh, yeah, and oh, shit. I'm splitting it like 4 ways, I think. 1 second. Because that. Let's see. 1 second. Oh, I'm not just splitting it. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'm splitting it 4 ways. No wonder iron rods are having a hard time catching up to itself. Yeah, it's being split like 4 ways there. Because I forgot I'm selling the excess amount. I'm just gonna be patient. I'm just gonna be patient about things. Not gonna worry about it. Let's not worry about it. Nah. I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's not worry about it. Oh shit. Okay. I mean, but technically, now that we've fully produced the smart plating systems, we could probably actually start selling these again. Let's see. I'm trying to remember how I did it. Like that. And this. Oh, wait, what is that actually? Oh, the rotors. Yeah, that's the rotor systems. I think everything will be all right. We just need a lot more coupons, and anything I'm not selling, I'm just gonna whip that back into. So I guess on this side of the factory, I would like to potentially just probably sell excess amounts of plates and, what is it, just reinforced plates? Which that means I would have to have a whole entire conveyor system just for this. I don't know if it's worth selling those. Not yet, anyway. I guess when I'm like really desperate for coupons, I'll probably do it. And selling coupons really jacked it up a little bit. Nice. So yeah, per coupon, how much do I need? Since I'm making 1,500 per minute on average. Okay, actually not that bad. Hey, once the screws start slowing down, it'll probably, that number's probably going to go down. My estimate. Just saying. Let's see. As I was saying, things are probably producing more too, so more energy is being expended. Yeah. After selling that, it's probably producing more. We're having energy being produced more. So of course. I like how on phase 2 I'm already consuming just around, on average, 6 to probably 700. Just funny. It's like, holy shit. Okay. Yeah, my power consumption is insane. Oh, hey, phase 2, getting closer. We're at 920 right now. We only need 1,000. Getting there, baby. As I am fixing things, trying to get the coupon situation pretty much maximized. Wait, on average we're making 2,000 now? Oh yeah, it takes I think about a minute or two to actually just, refresh itself numbers wise. Oh no, 1,110. So I think it's because of that spike. Yeah, that spike in cells. Never mind. All right, so now we have a total of 7 coupons. Think of that as our currency. Coupons. Pretty much is. That's the only way we're gonna buy things at the sync store. Na. Yeah, I think lights would be a nice thing. Do I have Windows? I guess I could start installing Windows. Now that I think about it. Oh, silica. Am I producing silica? Yes, I am. So I need a bunch of silica, and each building will have its own window frame type. Ooh, there's a flat one. Doesn't have that. That's cool. Maybe like a personal building would have that, but yeah. Technically, I can make a glass house. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna try and get this. I'm gonna get a little bit of silica. I like a. Well, how much silica does each window need? About 2 on total. Yep, 2 on average. So probably just 1 stack of silica and I'm good. That's right here. Stack silica. Well, I might as well get an industrial container. Where is it? Organization. Industrial container. Boom. And then. No, don't do it. Don't you do it. There. Now we'll fix that little storage issue. And then when it comes down to splitting those, we'll use a. I think do I already have a smart splitter? Yes, I already have a smart splitter because splits 1 conveyor belt into 3. A filter can be set to each output to allow specific parts to pass through. Perfect for scenarios like the buses or something like that has like 2 outputs going into 1 input. Because I think technically no, there's multiple outputs. Yeah, there's 2 output scenarios, but however, actually maybe there might be 4 output scenarios. Because what is this? Is this an output too? Like if I bring out this, that was an input. Oh yeah, you got 2 inputs, 2 outputs, and then 1 fuel. But even though we have 2 inputs and 2 outputs, it still spits out whatever it needs into any of the because I don't think you can filter what input 1 gets, or well, you filter the inputs by the conveyor belt system, But the outputs you can't filter, like, okay, like output 1 should only spit out silica while output 2 gets the crystals. But sadly, you cannot program that, so that's why the smart splitters are going to be a thing that we will greatly need in the future. So I'll probably do that eventually at some point in time. Okay. Well, we're at 942 now. I think by the time I'm done figuring out where I'm putting these windows, we're going to be sitting pretty. Okay. So, let's start with our first windows. Oh, do I need to get rid of the fucking walls first? God damn it. I wish it would just replace it. All right. Yeah. So I gotta delete walls. I might as well delete walls first and then put windows. We get a little bit of sunlight in here. Technically, where is that? Okay, that's that. I think if I put a window here, okay, we get a little bit of viewing space. Yeah, sure. All right, we don't need windows up there. Wait. Technically, you don't need windows there. Wait. I think that's all the windows I'll need. At least this factory, since it's kind of a janky ass factory. So we'll use the heavy framework right there. Those are our busted ass, factory. Should make it a little bit more visually appealing and different. Even though we can't, well, if we look at it from the outside, it's like, oh, it has windows. That's cool. It's like, yes, it has windows. You just got to make sure that all windows are being placed at the same perspective line. I don't know, saying that word felt wrong. Alright, I gotta figure out where the viewpoints are. Oh, it doesn't matter. I guess I can find the viewpoints through here. So that's first window. That's right. Don't need a window there. I guess second window here. Ooh, not a very good window, but it's something. What's this little nook? Third window. There's our long bit. That is such a nightmare of a factory to reverse. Okay. Just trying to make the holes. See which the windows are gonna be. Actually, you could probably make this a round robin window. Window here. Maybe a window here. Window here. One window here. Yeah. Okay. Let's get the... We gotta figure out what window we want to use on this one. Maybe the hex or these. I think we'll use these. We're just gonna go down the framework. I like how the windows are kind of dirty. It's like, wait, they're not clean. I mean, it makes sense because they're factory windows, but damn. All right. And my round robin window. Let's see that. There we go. It's like kind of like a more extended window, which I don't mind. Sweet. Since I did the windows, we went from 940 to 970. As I say, adding windows and all that kind of helps the aesthetic of the building, so that way it's not just some flat tapestry. Now, I guess in between every single window that I just put, I would probably put like another window on the what is it, second or third floor? But that's just work. I don't need it. Okay, this phase 2 is almost done. Then we can actually see what happens once we get to phase 2. You know, mainly, we could probably work on the skeletons of phase 3 on today's stream as well if we really wanted to. Just depends. It depends. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to really work on. Copper's good. Factory 1's good. Factory 2's good. Our coal production and energy output is good. I guess what I could do, if I'm feeling up to it, is go to that crash site and see what the hell's out there. So I do need to get some... I think I need a hard drive for research. Where is it? Not the actual hard drive library stuff, but there's something that needs a hard drive. Not that. Alien technology, maybe? No, it's not that. Maybe the Caterium? No. No. Okay. Massilia? No. Not the power slugs. Maybe the quartz. No. No. Okay, not the quartz. So is it the sulfur? Oh, yeah, for the alternate fuel sources. So I think we need 2 hard drives for that tree. So we're gonna have to figure that out. Which I already found 1 hard drive. Alright, let me look at my loadout real quickly. We're good. Alright, we got healing items. We can scan. Alright, well, while I'm waiting on that, I think by the time I come back, phase 2's done. Okay, let me go around the factory. Alright, we're gonna try and get that crash site so I can also delete it from my map. Oh, I need to finish the cosmetics for this. I need to put pillars and everything. I still need to put the pillars. So how am I gonna get to this crash site? Build my way to it. That's exactly how I'm going. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Yeah, it got you busy again, even though you have never stopped moving. I was kind of hoping that the trucks would like park themselves, stop running after they like fulfilled their quota or something like that. But no, they just keep going and keep eating up coal or whatever their fuel source is within the game. All right, so there's the crash site. I'm just gonna make a temporary walkway or like a ramp. I think it is guarded, so I got to be careful with that. Oh, because you had the poison sac guys right there. So let's see. As long as the truck doesn't hit me, I'm good. That would probably be the time where it would do that, wouldn't it? Actually, I'll just do this. You better do this fast or else I'm actually gonna get knocked down. And let's do the ramps. There we go. I think that's good enough. I don't think I gave myself too much of a hindrance. Did that not destroy? Oh, wait. I definitely heard the spider. There it goes. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Come on. Am I missing it? There it goes. Why is there a boulder here? I don't know. I just wanted to destroy it. Maybe there's a slug. Or maybe it's a way up. I have a feeling it's like... that's probably how you get up here if you're not building and stuff like that. Okay. Alright, where's the actual main pod? It needs... Oh, cool. I have exactly what it needed. That's fantastic.
Surface genetic sampling indicates this freighter may have come from a planet run by apes.
Is that Planet of the Apes reference, or... I think it was a Planet of the Apes reference. What else could it be? Can't think of anything else that it could be. Alright. Now that we've done that... Wait, where's the truck? Truck's over... Okay, truck's over there, so I don't have to worry about it. Let's do that. Okay. Perfect. We never have to worry about that ever again. Oh, yeah, by the way, let's knock out that. We never have to have that again. Cool. We're golden. And also, phase 2 is complete. I'm going to start that well, not the hard drive research, but the research for the secondary fuel. I think I need to make, was it bio-coal or something like that first? Oh, compact coal, I think it is. Hi, buddy. You doing wheelies? Cool. And just a nice little friendly reminder, everyone, that if this is technically an open server for the community, not people, community. So if anyone wants to work on this outside the stream or anything like that, they can. I'm treating it kind of like a single player server right now, but it is legitimately open to anyone that has this game. But I think they have to have it on console, which is a sad thing. It's weird. It's crossplay between console users like Xbox and PlayStation people, but it's not cross compatible between console users to PC people, which that defeats the purpose. It's like, no, you want to play with your PC friends. What's going on? So, yeah, sadly, that's the thing. I have a feeling once I play their second game, I'll probably be playing their second game on the PC. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do the compact coal. Oh, but I need sulfur and I need coal. All right. Well, let's get phase 2 done. Oh, wait, yeah. In order to finish phase 2, I need to go over here. I was like, oh, yeah. It's not something I can just ship. All right, reload. Yay.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 2 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 2 will be completed and the construction dock will be constructed. After completion of Phase 2, the technologies of Tiers 5 and 6 will become available in the hub.
Cool. Oil production.
Your previous experience, but rest assured that you would not be here if you were entirely incompetent. Highlights are oil production, railway transportation, the jetpack, and many more. Completing Phase 3 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. Just remember to focus on producing and delivering the project parts, and Fix It's faith in you will be strengthened.
Okay, give me a sec. Oh yeah, now we need to seal it and send it. Which is sealed. Now I just need to send it. All right, let's turn back and look at our baby being sent off. All right, here it goes. Whee! Voice. All right, it's building.
Project assembly completed. You have been performing more adequately under pressure and are closer than ever to saving the day. Perhaps you were the right choice for the job. Time will tell. You will now enter Phase 3 of Project Assembly. Continue as you are, and there should be no issue. For humanity. For Fix It.
So much gets added on after Phase 2. Cool. Well, now it's looking even crazier. So yeah, it still needs versatile frameworks, which is fantastic. And then we need 2 other products, which we do not have access to building yet. So cool. Cool. All right, now let's get these first milestones out of the way. Now that we're now into Phase 3. So, we are going to unlock the jetpack. Let's start that up. So, boom, 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 boom. Okay, we need to start making, I'm assuming those are motors, or there's, let me double check. Yeah, motors. We need to start making motors. Which we need rotors and stators. All right, we need to start a whole entire different thing just for that now. So now that we have, yeah, because I think stators is now a new thing I can. Well, no, it's not a new thing because I've been making stators. So I need copper, iron, no, steel. I need steel, copper, steel, and what else do I need? Is this pre-recorded? Well, that should answer it. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. Don't know what I want. Because I need to start making a facility for phase 3 now. I should probably get the bones of that going. Now that we have phase 1 building, we have the phase 2 building. That's all been made. Now we're going to make a phase 3 building. And we got to figure out how we're going to potentially push that out. I just got to figure out where I'm putting phase 3. That's a good question. Where am I putting phase 3? So this will be my ammo factory, which is going to be pretty small. And then I guess my phase 3 building could technically be I'm thinking. Most likely it's going to be an elevated building. There's water over here, which we potentially will need to use at some point in time, but I'm thinking at phase 4 we'll probably do that. Don't know. Thinking right now. Thinking. I'm just trying to figure out what sector do I want my phase 3 to be. Also, I got to figure out where certain nodes are not being used. So first things first, let's start scanning and see what nodes are available, and then we can kind of go along there. Oh wait, that's not how you scan. Yeah, dingus. That's not how you do it either. My rebar, my emotes. Alright, closest iron stuff that I have not claimed. We have those. See, we got these. So there's some over here. Everything else has been claimed. Yeah. Alright, so I think we've pretty much claimed all the iron here. Except for the iron that's over here. We got a normal, temporaries, normal, and normal. So we have 4 normals over there that will provide us enough iron if we need it, which we will. We'll need to be producing more steel, so we'll have to do that. So building that way isn't an issue. So building further south probably won't be a problem, but we probably don't need to build south. We just need to get a conveyor belt of a bunch of iron coming this way. And okay, copper. Is there any copper near that area? Yes, there's one. There's a normal copper unit. Normal. So there's 2 coppers. All right, that's good. That's good to know. So we have iron and copper in the south. I think that's it. Yeah, it's not picking up anything else. Okay. Iron, copper in the south. What about... I keep doing this. What about... Don't need limestone, because we're pretty good on that. Limestone's pretty much everywhere, though. Yeah, because we have a bunch of normals there. See, a lot of the normal stuff is over here. Instead of like, what do you call it? Impures. We don't have to worry about it. So all south or southeast is a pretty good area to probably start building. At least for phase 3. What else do we have? What else do we need? Caterium we don't quite need yet. Quartz, sulfur, coal. It's the coal for the most part, but I think we've already claimed all the coal nearby. Yeah, because we claimed that one over there. Claimed that one over there. We can't touch that coal anymore, by the way. because it's being used to the ends it back again. All this coal up here is being used for fuel purposes or energy purposes. I guess we can technically cannibalize the coal that is being produced over here for any like anything that needs coal for production wise. Iron or no steel is probably going to be a good example. So yeah, I think I'm probably going to build my third factory over here then, because I'm trying to make sure I'm not cannibalizing any of the production from the other ones that I built that I've thoroughly established, because that's why I put a roof over them and everything like that. So yeah. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I think my next step is going to be getting that factory. I just got to figure out where I'm putting it. I don't want it too close to here though, because it has to have enough room. It could be above this. My third factory can actually stand nice and tall if it wants. Huh. Gotta figure that out. Or, oh, wait a minute. This could be like a 2-building setup where I just kind of go out here just a little bit more. Then we have some stairs or something like that. Oh, wait. Oh, we're missing plates. What the fuck? All right, we need some building materials. What do we need? Especially for foundation and all that too. Plates. Probably some more cement wouldn't hurt. So plates and cement. Cool. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, we have a hard drive on our persons right now. What do I need again? I think it was sulfur and something else. Because it's under the sulfur tree, so let's see. Sulfur and coal. Okay. I don't think I have sulfur stored anywhere, at least nearby. Yeah, because I don't have any sulfur there. So what I need is, I might as well just get this research done before I build my third factory. So the factory is actually this. The way I'm going to build this factory is going to probably look a little weird to some people, but I'll probably have it start out with just literally one panel. It's gonna confuse people. I was like, wait, what? What are you doing? He's like, you heard me. You see it. Oh, I was building a railing system there and I never finished it, did I? Oh no. Yeah, I never finished a railing system. Oh my god. Wait, have I? No. I never finished a railing? I thought this thing felt a little weird. Didn't have any guardrails or anything like that. It's like, oh yeah. Well, the rest of my catwalks and all that need to get their freaking railing systems so that way they look aesthetically pleasing. I keep forgetting about that. I wonder if you can actually change the color of the railings. Can you do that? Let's try. Oh, you can. Oh, even better. All right, I need at least, was it? I'm just gonna grab about 50 of them. I think I only need 25, but I'm just gonna grab the double amount. Okay, and then probably just like 50 coal. Oh. Just making sure I have enough coal for this little experiment. All right. Because we're trying to make compact coal. Now, am I going to use compact coal? Maybe for like one or two things. I don't know. trying to remember if I'm going to use it or not. I really want to just mainly focus on the alternative fuel sources, though, because those are going to be the priority. Because I think the majority of my factory energy is actually gonna come from the alternate fuel sources. As long as I get them produced correctly. Because instead of getting crude oil and then turning it just only fuel, it's better to turn them in at least bare minimum turbo fuel. So that way you can like really crank that bitch up. Let's see. I am thinking. Right, we're good. I had an idea popped up into my head and it's like, wait, I don't need to take care of that right now. Never mind. Let's do this. Okay.
Compacted coal unlocked. It is physically smaller and more powerful, but
Hell
its
yeah.
carbon footprint remains enormous.
Hell yeah.
This fuel upgrade can be used in coal-powered generators and vehicles.
Yeah, I was like, I needed to unlock the, I think the compact coal, mainly because, in order to get these alternative fuel sources, I need to do that, and I also need to, make packaged fuel. Thing is, this is gonna have to wait until we can actually extract fuel in the first place, so. Yeah, it's gonna have to wait. Oh, did we get our plates? No, we did not. I did a dum-dum. Our plates are right here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So we got 5 of those. Then we're gonna get our concrete. Concrete is almost forgot over here. Is it still? I haven't fully. I'm surprised this thing isn't full yet. It takes a long while for concrete to really like load the fuck up. I don't have it like overclocked or anything, but damn. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I should probably put like a small little pillar underneath this that make it look like it's more structurally sound. Just something about that bugs me. That or just fill it out with more foundation. All right, so we are going to do it right around here. And let's get this under not foundation. We're gonna do stairs for this. We're gonna do stairs like that. Number 2s. Actually, I'm gonna make it a 3 by 3. It's going to start out as a 3 by 3 and then it's going to extend to whatever it needs to be afterwards. So there's our first step to our third factory. So we got to figure out what we need to build first. First things first, we need to get all of the things we need here. That's not reliant on any other miner, any other production line. No. Factory 3 is going to be self-sustainable just like the other factories. So, yeah, I got to figure that out. Huh. That's a good question. I don't know. Got to figure that out. Yes. I gotta think about it. it's always like once you finish one phase, you gotta like try and figure out how you're gonna tackle the next phase. It's like, oh yeah. Once you get it started, it starts to like steamroll after a while, but I'm still kind of thinking really loudly in my brain. Like, all right, so this factory is going to probably have a lot of inputs. So it's probably going to be very long going this way and going that way. So there's going to be a lot of inputs. There's probably going to be a steel section and iron section here and a probably copper and limestone section here. I don't know. Got to figure out how where I'm putting everything. I think anything being smelted and everything like that too could probably have another. We could probably have a secondary building here. So technically, what I'm probably gonna do is might as well put the foundations for that now, and it's gonna be the same level. So that way. And we'll just do foundations of 1, 2, wait, yeah, and we're just gonna mirror it. Everything is gonna be pretty much produced over here. So all metals and everything will be produced, and then they'll be shipped pretty much straight lined to the actual production building, and then I think the outputs of the production, like inputs can be on this side and on this side of the building, pretty much eastbound. And outputs can either be north and west. So north and west of the building are strictly based on the overall output, and east and south are inputs. So we cannot have outputs going out south or east. I need to really remember that, or else my factory is going to be another spaghetti factory. It's going to be another spaghetti. It's going to turn out to be a spaghetti factory no matter what. I don't have problems with spaghetti factories. I just try to avoid making it, but it at the end, it always just turns out to be that way. No matter what I try and do. But yeah, first things first, I should probably put that as a to-do that I am trying to focus on motors. So we'll do that. So we're trying to make rotors and stators. Or no, it's not stators, but stators. Stators? Stay, dole. I always called them satyrs because it's like, oh yeah. Actually, no, you don't silence that T, do you? Stators. Okay. In order to make a stator, we need to look up the recipe. What does a stator need? Let's go back to Omega 10. So in order to make a stator, where is it? Where did I already pass it? I don't know. I feel like I passed it. I don't know. No, there it is. Okay, in order to make a stator, I need copper and let's see, copper and looks like some type of, oh yeah, steel pipe. So technically what I should do is this and go to my to-do list. I wish I could just like temporary mute, but I might just have to remove it. Okay, so we need steel piping and wire. So we need a copper and iron and coal. So let's get those going. First things first, we need to get iron. Let's reintroduce ourselves of how much iron is nearby and figure out how many miners we need to make. 1, 2. And these are all temporaries. So about 4 of those. So, okay, what we need after that is 4, I count 4 of those bad boys. And we probably, oh yeah, we'll need steel, which we shall need a foundry. So I'm assuming at least a minimum of 2 foundries. And what else? Because we're going to have 2 normals feeding into 1 foundry each. Let's see. In order to make steel, I'll need coal, which we already have a coal being produced over there, so we're good that there. What else do we need? So we can produce, oh yeah, we need copper. So we need to be able to produce wire. So let's have our own little sustainable copper. Copper, we need to, looks like we have 1 and 2. So in order for that, I think we need, of course, 2 more miners and then just 1 smelter, right? In order to make copper wire. I'm going to have 2 smelters for those copper wires. That way they have their own outputs. Technically, I'm just going to make 1 foundry. Well, we'll have enough to make 2 of those, but yeah. Because most of that iron that I'm probably going to take out too, I'll probably leave 1 or 2 iron lines. Probably 2 of the iron lines for specifically just iron ore, or iron ingots, and then another, like, probably half and half. I should probably split it half and half. 1 for iron, 1 for steel. And we'll treat it as such. All right, next thing is I should probably also figure out what we need for the other one. Where is it? I'm a looking. No, we don't need modular rotors. So I think it is, man, just me. Yeah, so I definitely need iron being made. So if anything, if you kind of think about it, we need, not, well, yeah, we probably need at least 1 or 2 more smelters. I'm going to put another one just in case. So let's get to work. And then we'll start marking what needs to be built on, what needs to be claimed, and we'll get the assembly lines pushed towards this way. We'll probably build actually straight to the sources of ore and all that, so that way there's a pathway already built. But yeah, we got a lot of work to do now that we're on phase 3. So let's build 6 more of these. Here, I'm just gonna let it do it instead of hold the button. I need to drink my coffee. Okay. Now I need rotors and copper frames. Good thing I have a backlog of rotors that is... Oh, have I been feeding it though? I don't think I've been feeding it. I should probably fix that. I need to correct that. 1 second. Ah! Come on. Yeah, because it's not being fed right now. And seconds. We need a backlog of rotors. There we go. That way we can sell the rotors, but we can also, what do they call it? We can store rotors too, so. Alright, we got rotors. Now we just need our concrete encased steel beams. Industrial beams, as they call it. which, there you go. And the modular frames, which we need around 80. No, not that. Where is my modular frames? I don't remember. Oh, I don't know how to get rid of this. I've already killed it once, and it has, I guess the spawn point is literally right where I build it, so I can't do anything about that guy. He just keeps spawning. He's going to haunt this factory forever, and I can't do anything about it. Oh well. Oh well. This factory is forever haunted. Hey, we're able to stream for almost pretty much about 2 hours now. Fantastic. Yeah, that's cut off for a reason. I think I could actually, no, since we know it doesn't need smart plating anymore, I could probably delete this whole line now. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. I could probably put a railing system here now. I need to open up some of those lanes anyway. That way we don't have to build around already existing assembly lines. It would suck if we accidentally delete the space elevator. It's like, oops, my bad. Oh. Wonder what happens if you just, I think you could just use the main building material from the beginning to continue the, because I'm kind of wondering if you can like move the space elevator if you wanted to. Realistically, you probably couldn't. It's like, yeah, you can't really move a space elevator because structurally that doesn't make sense. Maybe the top of it you could, but you need a large amount of thrusters and kind of other things, and logistically, why would you move it? Okay. I think we're good. Yeah. I kind of got distracted by cleaning up a conveyor belt, and I didn't need to do that. I still need to clean the other side of the receiving end of the, what you call it, forgot his name, the space elevator. So, well, we got ways to build our mining units now. Now we need to, let's see. Wait, is there only 6 miner units that we need? So I'm trying to remember if I added any for the, what was it? The copper and all that too. I think it did. This is what, 4 for the iron and 2 for copper, I think. Yeah, I think we're good. All right. So let's scan and start marking where they are. Iron is going to be right here. So we got iron 1. We'll just put new marker and large infinite. And there we go. And then marker 2. Right there. We don't even need to worry about it. Okay. That's where the iron's going to be. Pretty much kind of straight ahead. Cool. I guess we'll start building. Hopefully I have enough. Might need more iron plates, but we shall see. Are they actually closer than I think they are? Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, they're right over there. What is that one? Is that limestone, I think? I think so. Okay, so the first deposit of iron is going to be over here. I might as well set the tapestry for that. I'm going to have a ramp. Goes down. Okay, cool. And since it's two of them, I'm going to have 2 lanes. And, I'm thinking, since we already built a lane right there, we will build a secondary lane that goes here. So that would be for both iron production, or iron or steel production. I don't really know if they're going to be iron or steel yet, because I don't know how much iron or steel I need. So technically, how many foundries or how many smelters I need is unknown. I don't quite particularly know yet. Okay, so we'll do that. That way we have their own little lanes. So we'll actually start building that, so that way they can start producing whatever contents they need. Oh, I need to pop the caps. I forgot about that. Pop the caps. Cap popped. And cap popped. Okay. So now it's gonna be at a weird angle though. That's all right. All right. So we'll have this there and up there. So that's 2. Get this bitch out of the way. Okay. Oh, this one out of the way too. Get the hell out of here. And then we'll start producing these. Okay, I don't quite know if that's... Oh, it's facing that way. Whoops. That's alright. Okay, that's straight. Wish you can kind of... Can you tilt the nose up, actually, now that I think about it? I don't think you can. Yeah, I don't think you can tilt the nose of it up, which is really weird. I don't know why they don't let you do that. Straight. Oh yeah, and we're doing technically this. Gotta keep it straight. Gotta figure out what the medium line is right here. I think that is straight. And then same thing with this one. Every time we do a turn. What's that? Can't tell if that is, yeah, straight. But however, is this in the middle? I think that's the middle. So technically it needs to be right here. Okay. Now we'll just push it forward. Yep. I have a feeling when I'm working on phase 3, I'm gonna need a lot more whatever I'm going to be making in phase 3 is going to need a lot. Alright. Oh, yeah. Why am I doing that? No. Because I'm kind of thinking the smelters and all that are going to probably be over here. We'll have the line right here. We'll stop them right here. We'll try and get the skeletons of the actual line built first. Build a better foundation for that. So that way it comes in a little bit healthier. And there we go. Okie dokie. Where is this facing? Need it facing this way. I think that's okay. And then we have this. And try and do the same thing. This time it goes here. I think that's the middle. I think the middle for this one is also there. It's the middle, I think. Kind of hard to see. So trying to get it all equalized. Equalized. Now is the middle middle's right here. Is that straight or is this straight? Can't tell. I think that's straight. Oh god. What's straight? It doesn't tell me the line anymore. I think it's this. It's like, don't do that to me, bro. So there it goes. Okay. So that'll be 2 iron. Oh yeah, we need to get some power. So where's my closest power sources? Ah, right here. Perfect. So technically, this will be fully utilized. What? Oh no. Are we missing wires? If we're missing cable, that means we probably need wires as well. Let's see. No, we're good on wires. Okay. All right, cables. Shit. Good thing I know. Good thing I noticed. Thank God for the Blade Runners, man. If I didn't have these early game, all these like little treks would be so painful. 1, 2, I'll just get 2 stacks. Hey, thanks for subscribing onto the YouTubes. Much appreciated. Oh yeah, today we're also going to have a new artwork posted today as well. So for those who are art enthusiasts or just like digital art, I am posting a new one today. Oh yeah. Got distracted mentally. I was like, oh yeah. We got cables for a reason. And I don't remember why. Now I do. Okay, let's do work on power. our first power source right here, and then a secondary power over here. And I guess, yeah, we'll probably, yeah, we'll line up the cables like that. And then we'll get the power units over here. Oop. So we need to start producing. Technically, this will not be a building, so I don't have to really worry about the overall placement, because these are going to be catwalks. Let's see, as long as this isn't overlapping. Okay, it's not overlapping anything. I have one here. That will power that one. And we'll have one here. And that will power that one. All right, buddies, get to work. So these are Mark II miners. I don't remember when we get Mark IIIs. I'm trying to remember how far the miners go. Do they go to Mark IVs or do they just go to Mark IIIs? I don't remember. There's a stopping point when it comes to the marks of certain machinery. I think Mark 3 or 4 might be the stopping point for the miners. But as long as they produce the thing they want to produce. Why does that look like it's going slower? Did I use... What the fuck is going on here? What? I thought I'd... No wonder they look like they're going slower. Like, okay, that's good. When did it turn into Mark IIs or Mark 1s? What the fuck? Yeah, that would be a huge issue in the future if I didn't notice that. Like, wait, why are they going so fucking slow? Now I understand. I was like, oh, they're going slow because I somehow changed it from Mark 3s to Mark 1s, or maybe even Mark 2s. I was like, oh my god, no wonder they're slow as shit. Now they're moving. There we go. Okay. So I think these are going to be produced into iron. And then... Let's see. And then the other one... And we'll have a catwalk that goes over here. Because there's... I wonder what that node is. Is it going to be normal or is it going to be impure? That's limestone. So in case we ever need limestone, we probably will. I think in phase 3, we'll need to produce a lot of at least, what is it, encased industrial beam stuff. So that is a potential of need. But I think our nodes are over there. Yeah, the reason why I do this is potential safety. Oh, they're not even not that far away. Damn. Okay, cool. Oh. Changing my apparently my build order. Alright. We need a steep ass ramp because why not? Makes everything awkward. Not that far, damn. I don't know why I built it that far. Alright, so the nodes are right there. I'm going to build a platform that extends out this way. Perfect. Okay. Find us one more there. And then we have... See if I can make these ramps a little... Nah, okay, force. There we go. Okay, so that's our primary. We need our secondary right here. I'm gonna have to cut down a tree. Yep, gonna have to cut down a tree. Can I do that now? Wait, what? Oh, I was gonna search for a building. No, I don't need to do that. Alright, can I cut it from here? No. Oh. Be good. And now we need whoa, there we go. Oh, actually, I didn't think about this. Structurally, okay, yeah, we could do that. I think we just need to extend this. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna be a little weird. It's gonna be a little spaghetti like. Kinda. So this here. Ooh, we're gonna bottleneck that for a second. That's gonna be bottlenecked. Damn it. I didn't think about the overall fucking bottlenecking. Shit. Yeah, it's gonna be bottlenecked. There's our first major extension. Yeah, it's a little bit of the yeah, it's not gonna be bottlenecked to the point to where it's slowed, but it is gonna be bottlenecked to where cosmetically it's just gonna not look as good. That's all right though. Unless like completely 100% like know how the whole entire thing's gonna be. Like that's the fun about these kind of games though, is like you try and pre-plan things and then you just kind of evolve your well, at least your what do you call it, your factory evolves as you go. So it's like you know what, the factory just turns out the way it needs to turn out, and you're proud of it, but you're also disgusted by what you're looking at the same time. That's pretty much how I view it. It's like, I'm proud of it, but I also hate it. I'm proud of my little factory, but at the same time I'm disgusted by it. Oh yeah, I need that. Whoa, that's a huge issue. Thought that went down all the way. I guess it didn't. All right, let's get the other miners in. Smelter, or not smelter, miner. All right, let's get the conveyor belts going. I don't know why it thinks it's okay. Are you straight? I love it if you would give me an indicator. Two, one, I think two. Okay, let's do this. All right. Oh, is it too long? Okay, it's the first. All right. Okay, I think we're gonna have to kind of shimmy shammy this. At least to that. Oh yeah, and since we're gonna have to bottleneck, we're gonna have to do this. So it's gonna look a little awkward, just for a tad bit. Let's see. I gotta figure out the middle of this is, I think, here. Oh, steel beams. Okay. Ooh, don't jump there. That would suck. I was gonna jump off and just run to where the steel beams are being produced, but I'm gonna hold off on that. Yeah. All right. Is there anything else we need to do? Probably some more cement. Some more cement. I think we'll be okay. So we'll grab the cement first, and then we'll grab the steel beams. Just gonna grab 2 stacks of it. We're gonna build so much foundation and shit, it's not gonna be funny. And then let's see. Oh yeah, I'm not having any excess what you call it right now. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, did I not cut off the excess production? No, I did. Yeah. Okay. I need to reconnect this. Oh, but I can't reconnect it right now. I need steel beams. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should be good enough. Let's reconnect it so we can have some excess going into... Yeah, there we go. We're gonna need that. Okay, I should have everything. And keep an eye on the phone because at some point in time when Laura leaves, that means she will be dropping off the kids and going to the hot springs. So, and she won't be back until Sunday. Yeah, you're definitely gonna build support beams underneath all this. Don't need it because the game doesn't require you to have a structure kind of support, but it's just nice to, it'll be nice to have once we eventually do it. All right, buddy. What you need, you little cunt? What? Yeah, try and get the iron ore and all that as close as we can to each other. Yeah, but they have their own specific lanes and needs and wants and all that all the stuff. Yeah, if I remember correctly, you can like slide down these and then do like a little jump too. And apparently doing the slide jump actually makes you go a lot faster. I keep forgetting there's like movement strats in this game. The reason why I haven't done it is mainly because I'm not in a rush to beat this game. This is a coffee stream after all, and with coffee games, I try not to rush anything. This is meant to relax. Be relaxed. If you're not relaxed, you are failing at your task. Thank you. And good night. Dang. Hate it when I get so close. I hate it. I hate it so much. Go. You. Straight up your ass. Ah, yeah, I forgot that that ramp is pretty long. Let's see. Okay, then this is the bottleneck area. And I'm trying, where is the middle of this? Oh, yeah, it's the line. Okay. And do that. And we'll do this. Yeah, the line is the middle. I think. Yeah. I had to double check that. Yeah, okay, we are definitely in the middle. It's just perspective, man. It can really fuck you up if you let it. Cool. All right, now I just need to power those. So all those are just normal nodes. They're not pure or anything like that, but they should produce the optimal amount and what we need. Now, what is optimal? Well, that's arguable. Optimal is very arguable. As long as it hits 100%, I'm good. That's my optimal. Let's like a secondary one here. I think it could just kind of go down, right? It doesn't really need to follow the conveyor unit. As long as it's not going through. Well, I guess it could go here since you don't want it going through the bloody system. All right, first things first. This one. Where's that? And this one. What's that? All right. You guys are good to go. Eventually, I'll probably need to potentially overclock one or two of you. Find out which ones we need to overclock. Because then we're probably gonna have to overclock at least some smelters or foundries, and then etc. etc. Actually, this leaves a lot of room just in case we need other things to be oh yeah. We still have other things we need to find. First things first, let's clear this out. We're good. We got our iron. Now we need copper. If I'm correct, copper. copper. I think they're down here. All right, there's our first one. Let's make that large, infinite, good, and large and infinite, good. So those are over there. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna split. Oh, there's the first node. So they're not too far away. What we're gonna do is we're going to start here. We're going to make at least 1, 2, and then drop. I think I think I dug right into the, yeah, we did. We don't need the, oh, wait, someone's angry. Hey, you thought you could get up to me, you little bitch. Get out of here, you nerd. What do you think you're gonna do, mate? You wanna pick a fight? Well, the fight came to you. You couldn't do anything about it, mate. Actually, we'll do that, and then we'll have, can we do a secondary ramp like that? No, it's just not steep enough. All right, we need to get chunks out of you. Also need to grab whatever that guy dropped. Where did he? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, thank you. I need that DNA, baby. Or that protein. Either one. Why are you guys always here when I'm trying to build? You dinguses. You jerk bags. Why are you always here, man? There, I built before you could stop me. Yeah, we'll just... So that's the first one, and I think what we're gonna do... So we'll do this. Yeah, just gonna have a line of iron and copper. Pretty much. A huge ass line of copper and iron. Might as well build the line for this one too, because there's one more copper coming in. Okay, there we go. Let's see. You're over there somewhere. If I can see you, that would be nice. Ah, there you are. Okay. So I guess I could probably make the ramp now. I have to cut down that tree. What are you looking at, mate? What, you gonna go? Wanna go? Little shit. I'll dig at you. Mhm. Okay. Looks like I got no notifications that Lars on the move quite yet. So we're good there. I'm kind of hoping I can at least finish this factory, but I'm not sure. At least this part of the factory. Oh, I really hope I can cut this tree. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I need to cut this tree. Oh! Didn't notice. Oh, what is that? Where does this lead? Huh. I'm gonna have to look. I'll have to find out. Hopefully finding out doesn't mean getting, fuck around and find out kind of style. I guess we'll find out. Am I gonna fuck around and find out? Well, let's do it. Will I open up the gates of hell? Let's find out. Here, I'm gonna put one over here. And one over there. One right here. And one right here. All right. Is there anything under that? We'll find out. Watch this giant fucking poisonous spider. Which I didn't hear any. So I'm kind of hoping it's nothing too crazy. Whoa. Whoa, it goes deep. The cavern. Where does that lead? Ow. Forgot that has splashback. I gotta have a better view, man. Hopefully not falling wise. I wonder what's down there. There's a bunch of that purple vine stuff. There's some poison bags over there. There must be like either a SAM or something like that down there. Oh, there's some spiders down there. At least they're not giant and nasty. But all right. Well, I guess if I need to go down there one day, I know where an entrance is. Okay. Let's get this done with. Last of the miners. At least for now. And let's get our logistics going. Let's see. Do. Oh, wow. This one's longer. All right. All right. All right, boyo. All right, so these are all coppers. Boom. Boom. Come on. Yay. surprised it doesn't give me the indicator that it's in the middle. Or it's not middle, but it's like straight. Really weird that it doesn't do that. So I have a hard time figuring out if like I don't know why it's disappeared a couple times. All right, I could probably do it one more time. Maybe not that. I think right here is good. It's a good stepping point. All right, let's make the second track. I think. Oh yeah, I don't even think I started that one. I need to go down there and get it. Yeah, I didn't even start it. Wow. This one's not as far. Try not to step off. Oh wait, yeah. Gotta do that first and then boom. Let's correct that before it becomes an issue. Oh, that is not the middle. Oh, that would bug me after a while. Oops. What am I doing? All right, one, two. There we go. That's the middle. Oh, dang it. There's a small little section. The reason why I don't like that happening is I like all my lane, like at least my things being long enough to where when I'm upgrading them, I don't have to worry about small little sections to potentially accidentally miss or something like that. And that is a small section in which when I'm upgrading these in the future, I could potentially miss if I'm not paying attention. So hopefully that won't happen. And I hope I can finish this before I lose all potential. Come on, buddy. I think that's good. All right, now to power it. So gotta get these copper productions going. So we'll do this. And I think we'll put this one. Actually, I'm gonna put it right here just to make sure they're all kind of on the same side. And then this one. Voila. And then go over here. And for the sake of it not going clipping through that, I'm gonna do this. Hey, morning to you, General. What up, dude? Doo, doo, doo. All right, this is about to go downstairs. And technically, I just put it right here. As long as it's not too close. We're good. Fantastic. That is more copper being sent my way. Do we need all this copper? Probably not. I think one copper node is perfect. But might as well have some redundancy while we're at it. I gotta see how much energy we're eating. 700 to around 6 to 700 on average. And we're producing around twice that though, or almost that. So I'm not worried about our power production. So we're good. We're still sitting pretty. There's that iron or copper. So that's good right now. The copper over there is going to start being pushed this way. All right, first things first, we got to figure out what we need in order to... Oh, here. Let's get rid of the to-do list first. Well, except for the Seder. All right. So we need wires. So I guess we could... Well, we could probably start just... Let's do 2 smelters. All right, I gotta figure out where I'm actually putting these smelters now. Am I putting them right here? Because if so, do that one. Is that aligned with this one? Okay, cool. So we'll have 2 smelters right there producing copper, and then one's going to be producing copper wire. Actually, we'll just... I don't know. I don't know what I want right now. Okay. We'll connect this one. Well, connect both of them. Let's do this one. Because we do at least need to get the production of the ore or the ingots. And then this one will make... In order to make wire, you need a constructor. This is facing this way over here. I'm thinking... Alright. We need to extend our actual assembly base now. And I'm going to make the foundation stretch a little bit further this way. And a little bit further this way. No, dang it. Missed one. And this way. Okay, that should give me a little bit more space to do whatever I need, I think. And since these guys are aligned, I can just do this, where we will have a constructor making wire here. I think most of my output, like most of my inputs coming in from the south, I think most of my output's going to go out from the north. So anything being outputted by north, there might be 1 or 2 outputs being pushed out to the west though. But I think for the most part, yeah. I think any new inputs are going to be coming in from the east though. But probably harvested in the northern area. So we'll find out what that is somewhere in the future. Okay, so we're going to put our first constructor here, but not too close to the edge of the damn building to where I regret that it's too close to the damn building. We're going to try and make sure we give enough space, like walking space too. So it's a constructor. It's going to be on this tile right here. It's got to be facing this way. And I say that looks good. Okay. You will be producing the wire that the satyr needs. So, wire. And then we need to get the ore. Oh yeah, this is going to be a building. So first things first, I will need a wall that has a conveyor unit. Boom. And this is not a building. This is just a giant fucking catwalk. But nonetheless. Oh, I'm gonna need more. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's go over there and get some more steel beams. Hey, 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 hey. I'm rolling to my grave. Wee. Wee. Okay. Let's see what. Ooh, yeah. There we go. 1, 2. I'll just grab 3 of these. I'm going to be making a lot of conveyor belts. And long ones at that, too. I mean, overall, even though this factory kind of feels, it feels more stuffy in the back. But the further I get to the entrance, it's like, oh, it's not that stuffy compared to, like, how compact I could make everything. I could make things so compact that I can't move. That's how compact I could have made it. So you can see after every factory that I work on, I'm learning more and more as I go. At least when it comes to the infrastructure and architecture and everything like that. It's like, okay, need to give it more space. Need to pre-plan conveyor holes. Everything like that. Once we got that good, then things will look, oh, not Mark 2s, Mark 3s. Then things will look 10 times better. Okay, let's see. Now, where is the middle? I think it's the line. Yes. Put it right here. And here. Perfecto. All right. We probably should power these up. That's all I'm saying. Should probably at least power the things up that we are going to use. So let's see. It'll probably be this wire. So boop 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 boop. Okay, let's see what you guys looking at. Oh, perfect. Boom, boom. We don't need to power that one up yet, but it does need to be programmed for copper. And I think I have that programmed the wire, right? I think I do. Up. And do. Okay, wire is now being produced. Now we need steel pipes. Oh yeah, we need to get coal down here. So, we do have coal being produced. However, we do not have, what you call it, a line of coal being brought in. So what I'm going to do is probably extend this. Right. I'm probably going to extend it right here. So the coal's going to come in from here. See, the coal's just right over here, so I'm not too worried about the logistics of getting the coal. We just need to get it. I need to figure out if I'm going to do, is it a ramp 2 or ramp 4? See where this guy goes. Oh, perfect. That was legitimately perfect. I couldn't get any better than that. Nice. Okay, and then we'll have, yeah, we'll just have it split from here. There probably is a potential that I'll need to overclock the coal. Oh, and it looks like I need to potentially over. Are these? Oh, these are Mark 3s. Okay, never mind. I was like, do I need to upgrade the conveyor line? Has it been that long? No. All right, now we need a splitter. And we'll try and split it right in the middle, but I don't know. That does not look like it's sitting on the middle, but whatever. Yeah, definitely not on the middle. Alright, this is our coal. And just to make sure it is coal. Yep, that's coal. Yeah, we'll need this coal for the steel. All right, gotta figure out where the middle is. Ooh, can it not? Is it too long? Oh shit. Okay, 1 second. Well, let's get this to the middle first. I think that is not the middle. Oopsie, overextended. All right, let's do that again. I have a little bit of coal to sell in my inventory. All right, where's the middle of these? Is it the line? Yeah, it's the line. Yeah, okay. Now I need to get the foundation. We done did a thing. Hopefully I didn't overextend that. Oh, I did by 1. I had a feeling. Kind of felt like it extended too much. Now we have to make a railing system for all this once I'm completely done. All right. First things first, let's get this coal on track. Let's see. Looks like the middle is the middle of the lines. 'Cause it's not always the same, I noticed. Just depends on how the foundation's laid out. Stop it right around here. Okay, Since these are gonna meet up to each other, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna put this foundation, well, foundry. Now the foundry is gonna have to meet around, I'm gonna put the foundry, I'll probably put the foundry in the middle. Kind of like this. But however, the output of it is going to I'm gonna have to think about that. I'll try and get this all situated though. So that's that. And technically, yeah, I guess technically that is not straight, but there we go. This will be making steel. It needs to be powered. Is there one closer? Oh, I just noticed. You know what? No one's gonna notice. No one's gonna notice. Just don't look at it. No one's gonna notice. I just noticed that there's a wire sticking straight through the head of that. I mean, it kind of looks like it's just meant to... Nah, it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. Let's see if I can kind of... Okay, I'm just gonna fuck everything up, but I'm gonna try and move that. It's gonna bug the fucking hell out of me if I don't. So everything is probably not being powered now, but for a good reason. Now everything's being powered. Shit. Okay, now that that's being produced, I gotta figure out how I'm going to do the output. Is it gonna be closer to the inside or the outside? Now I have a feeling I should probably do it on the outside. Okay. And so we're gonna be making steel pipes. I think the steel pipes only need steel, right? It doesn't need any other weird ass components. We need wall with conveyor belt unit. Yep. And conveyor needs to be fed through wall. Need to stand on here. Perfect. And now that the steel's coming, we need to make a constructor that makes. And I think I put my constructor, my second constructor, kind of like that. Okay, gotta figure out, is that middle? I think so. Yeah, because I need my constructors to kind of be next to each other in a way. Uniformity and all that. And I think I need, yep, perfect, awesome. I just need to power it. Yep, here you go. Well, now that those are being produced, now I need to have a foundation for the satyr, which is going to be... Well, let's see. Let's see. Let's get my foundation first. Not quite a 10 by 10 build. Oh no, no! We need plates and cement. All right, 2 of 2. 2 2. 2 plates, 2 cements. Two stacks of plates. And 2 stacks of cements. Right. That should be enough to have me build for a while and not have to worry about actually refilling anything. Wait. Wait. Trust me, this will all look so much better once I actually get the foundations down. Okay, that's good. All right. Foundation. Wait. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm probably gonna extend it by another. I gotta figure out how I'm going to kind of connect these in some form or fashion. I gotta figure out how they're gonna be started. Am I gonna have my production starting on the left or starting on the right? I should probably start it on the right because my outputs are going to be north and west. So yeah. So we got to figure out where we're putting the assembly with the Satyr, since the assembly is a big thick ass building. I think I am probably just gonna put it right in front of Bad Boy here. I just gotta figure out, do I get it closer to him? It probably wouldn't hurt. But I also want to space it out a little bit more. So I'll space it out like that. So that way there's space, just in case I need to put a splitter or some kind of weird merger, I can. Alright. It goes there. I think. Oh yeah, we haven't programmed it. We are making satyrs. I should probably power it. So that way at least it gets the pipes in. And we're gonna put the power supply right there. There. The pipes are being fed in. And I think with this logistics wise, I'm going to have it raised. It's going to be raised by one. Ooh, maybe I can't. Maybe I need to do that. Oh, really? Shit. Can I not? Maybe I have to do this first. I think that's just by the first incantation. Is that a good enough slope though? I think so. I might try and see if I can do this realistically. Okay. Let's see if that might be too steep though. Let's try it. I really hope it's not too steep. Nope, it's not. Oh my god, it's not too steep. Holy shit, how is that not too steep? I have no fucking clue. But it works. Alright, we got satyrs being built. So the satyrs are completed. I am going to have to extend the foundation a little bit more. All right, and maybe we'll try and somewhat zigzag the whole thing, but right now that we I call them satyrs, but they're supposed to be staters. Okay, what we're technically trying to build right now is motors. So the next part of the motor is going to be, it looks like a rotor. Yeah, now we need to make rotors. So in order to make a rotor, gotta get that. Oh, hopefully I didn't already skip it. No, I didn't. All right, rotors. Put that on our to-do list. We need iron rods, so we can have okay, I gotta figure out what is not okay. So our steel's being produced here, and then we can have iron. Well, this could be another steel or iron. We'll have this one to be our iron production. So we need a smelter. Yes, oh wait, perfect. That way it's aligned with the other smelter. All right. Boom. Okay, you will be producing iron. I shall power you with Thor's energy. All right. Oh shit. Oh, that's right in the middle. Oh wait, 1 second. That's gonna be an issue. We're gonna have to elevate that or something. So I have a feeling we're gonna make a door. That way we can start making the foundation of the building a little bit more smoothly. Door's there. There's no door here because it's a giant catwalk. But however, we're gonna have to elevate this. I wonder if I could just connect it. So we're gonna do that. All right, so our iron's gonna come in from a little bit higher. I'm gonna do this, and so that way me going back and forth isn't gonna be an issue. So we'll do this. We'll do that. Still a little long. I don't want it to be an. I don't want that to be an issue. Maybe I'll just do this. Okay. Perfect. I was a little worried about the length of that. Cool. Okay, now that we have our iron, it almost looks like steel, but no, I guess it's iron. Yeah, just had to make sure. It's like, am I making iron? I don't remember feeding coal into it. And it's not a foundry. Okay. So if this is our entrance of our building, this is pretty much almost the same level, which is an issue. It could snake around. let's see, because we're gonna make more rotors. I kind of want the rotor production to be kind of right around here. So we're also going to be making screws, which we'll also need. In this case, I'm going to use iron, not use the rods or anything like that. But we're going to make one for rods, one for screws. And I got to figure this out. Logistically, where are constructors going to be? Constructors can, well, as long we can have two constructors here, and then we can have an assembly line right there. And as long as I have a path here, I'm good. Okay. I think as long as that's not too steep. Is that too steep? I guess we'll find out. Let's make the constructors first and see if that's too steep. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's see if that's too steep. I might have to push the constructors a little bit higher. As long as they're also not in the way. It's not too... Oops. I need to split those, actually. Yeah. Can I put a splitter in front of that? Let's see. Conveyor splitter. I can't tell. Can't tell if it's like in front of it. Is that the front? Or is that the front? Right there? Oh my god, I can't tell. Ah, fuck me. Alright, I'm probably just gonna have to build the first one and then somehow get a splitter. I think I already fucked this up. Ah, fuck it. It's too close. I'm not comfortable with it. So maybe split. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm trying to figure out how I'm doing this. What's that? It's right there. Oh shit! Ah, fuck! This is why I need to build walls. I'd probably need to build some of those walls. I don't want to build the walls until I know if I need to extend or not. That's the problem. Okay. Satyrs are there. You know what? Ooh, I got an idea. Okay. I can have the two constructors over here instead. Because our outputs are going either north or west, so why not just do that? Okay, so now I need to get this conveyor belt over here. It is straight, right? Yeah, straight. As long as it's not in the way of my walk space, I'm okay. Okay, and a splitter. Okay, these need to produce iron rod and a screws, and that will go into the production of the rotelles. And let's do assembly. Oh yeah, since they can't be directly in the middle, but I'm gonna try. Here, I'm gonna stand right in the joint and see how close that is. I think that's okay. No, I want it, I kind of want it a little bit further up. Assembly to there. Okay. Technically that's uniformed. It's perfect. And then that is going to make rotors. Booyah. Okay. Perfect. This is already slowly turning into a noodle noodle factory again. All right, now I need to get these powered. Start from here. Yeah, and then I'm gonna have to figure out if anything needs to be what do you call it? If anything needs to be overclocked, which is gonna be the fun part. Yeah, because most likely the satyrs will need to be overclocked, but for now, I think screws will need to be overclocked, and that means a lot of other things need to be overclocked. Let's see. Right, Laura has not left the place of work quite yet. She's not heading to Hot Springs just quite yet. Okay, well, now that we got that going, we need to now make motors. Now that we have satyrs and rotors being built, I think that's all I need for it is satyrs and an assembly line. So the satyrs and rotors being right here. I'm going to put the assembly line right in front of me right here. The assembler right there. So logistically, this will go right here. Boom. And I have a feeling I am going to have an excess of satyrs and potential rotors. But I think I already have the excess for that stuff. I'm not sure. Okay. So this is going to produce, what is it? Actually, I don't know if we are saving. Do we have any access for? I don't know if I need to build storage containing units for like rotors and satyrs. I'm not sure. God damn, we already made a lot of this. Holy shit. Yeah, this is our motors. So now that we are now fully in production, well, almost fully in production, we just need to get some power to this. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There we go. So the only thing new that I know I'm building is technically the motors. So we're gonna put it needs to be stored somewhere anyway. We're not really shipping it anywhere. So we'll do this. We'll put a splitter. Because I know the motor's going to have to be used for something in the future. We'll put a splitter to it. We're going to do this. As is tradition. You stored that son of a bitch. Alright. Oh, wait, it's idle. Oh, we're waiting on rotors. Okay. Well, we can probably speed up the production of rotors. So, is this the production of rotors? Looks like screws need to be. So we need 100 screws per minute. And what is the one being produced? I think this is the screws. We only have 50. 75. 100. All right, we need a total of 25 ingots per minute. So let's look at our ingot output production. That most likely will need to be overclocked, and of course it's also a mining source. So let's see, we're doing about 30. I say we just, let's see. We need to add up the iron rod, and we also need to add up what's this face too. We are doing 15 to 35, 25, 15, 25, 30, 40 in total. So just need 40 iron ingots after the thing. That's perfect. We only need to overclock it once. So we got enough iron ingots being pushed out. So that should be pushing out just enough screws. I hope. My hope is that it's pushing out. Yeah, it looks like it's pushing out screws because we have about 100 screws per minute. It needs 100 screws per minute. When it comes to iron rods, we need 20. How much iron rods are we producing right now? Ooh, just short. Oh, and we don't have any more power shards. Oh. Oops. That's an issue. Also, when it comes to the other thing, I think satyrs might be okay. As well, we need about 10 satyrs per minute. And how much are we having? 5 per, oh, that's gonna have to be overclocked too. So we're gonna need a lot, and I mean a lot, of power slugs being produced into power shards. I think for right now we're okay. So we need about 50 motors. We have 8 now. So we'll kind of work around that at some point. I'm gonna wrap up the amount of, let's see, plates that need to be delivered and the wires. So let's see, we almost got about halfway. So 800, one more stack for me, and wires. Wire production's up here. And when it comes to, well, no, I mean cable, I guess. Let's see, we got about 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10. We'll do one more, and then we'll deposit those. Mainly just having a stack just for my own inventory, because I know I need lots of wires for the cabling and everything like that. So we'll deposit at least those. Oh, maybe I have enough. Maybe I have too many. Okay. Good. And then we need to process that protein. Might as well try and make some more room in my inventory. Okay, I think that's the only thing that needs to be produced. Whee. All right. Cool. Cool. Yeah, might as well just upgrade those. It's like, I don't need to, but it just makes me feel better if I did. Definitely don't need to upgrade these since they're just very minor and they're not fully, it's not like a full automations unit. I don't know if I can fully automate like biofuel, because I need a constant source of biomass, and I don't think I have that. That I can just like, there's an infinite node for biomass, unless there's a giant creature somewhere that is never ending. The planet, that is it. The planet's the biomass. Never ending biomass. Nah, it's not the case. Let's see. Okay. Let's check on the motors. Oh, let's check on our power too, though. All right, we are probably going to be on average. Let's see. Probably on average of 800 now. And so far, we are not digging into our reserves when it comes to our energy production. So we're good there. I'm not worried about that. Oh, I didn't notice this is kind of overlapping each other. That's all right, though. It can technically be like that because we can also just build somewhat of an elevator at some point in the future. As long as they're aligned. As long as they're aligned, I can make an elevator that just goes from floor 1 to floor 2. So if they keep overlapping each other, that's totally fine. So we got about 17 motors. So I think the only thing that's going to be technically an issue, let's see, are these good? I think it's going to be waiting on the rods. The rods are the issue. And God, we'll need more power slugs at some point in time. But I want to get to the point to where I'm not going to really try and technically overclock anything else until I can have the ability to start producing plastic, which how long is that going to take? I don't know if that's in phase 3 or 4. We'll find out. Let's see. How long will it take to get to the production of plastic? I can actually probably tell, because if I don't see the route to do that from here, let's see. Yep, okay. It's pretty much right after this. We will have the ability to make plastic right after we finish this. So fantastic. Fantastic, we almost got plastic. So once we actually start making plastic, we can potentially make our rifle afterwards. But we gotta get to it. Yeah, getting the crude oil is going to be fun. It's going to look a little stupid too. Let's see, how many are we making per minute? 5? Oh boy, so it'll probably take another less than 10 minutes, but still. It's like, well, this is fucking stupid. Well, I got rotors in my inventory, which is funny. Just put it in there. I got 94 rotors in my inventory. Let's just get it going, boy. Yeah, because this is my rotor. Yeah, there's literally the thing that it's waiting on is the fucking rotors. And eventually, like, once I correct a rotor issue, then the satyr is going to be the issue, and then so on and so forth. Then I have to make sure the satyr's at 100% production satisfactory. I don't know why I have the protein on me. And also, delete. I guess while I'm waiting, I can sell the raw ore. For some reason, I have in my inventory. You know what? Just for the shits and giggles of it too, I'll probably sell some of that gunpowder. It's just kind of sitting there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just for the shits and giggles, you know, just help with the coupons. All right, put it in my black box. All right, transfer all types. Oh wait, and then let's do transfer all types. And that looks good to me. Coolio. Looks like Laura left the workplace, so that means the morning stream is almost about at an end. Hopefully I can finish this milestone. And next time we come back, which will probably be on Monday, we'll be starting our enormously long adventure to get the oil. Get the crude oil at first. We got to get to the crude oil. We're pretty much going to have to pack for a large ass expedition. Because this is an expedition in which is like no other after we are done with this. But it's gonna take a while. Hopefully I can get all the motors and all that. We'll see. Do I even need this bad boy anymore? The basher? It just feels like I don't need the basher, but I think eventually at some point I could probably, I don't know if I could sell it or I just delete it. Oh, yeah. I was about to say, color coat, baby, color coat. That's our storage. Wait, why am I producing over there? It's still producing. I'm trying to remember. What the hell am I producing over there? Say, wait, I have a second. Yeah, I remember this factory was going to be like a 2-story factory, but I don't remember what exactly I'm producing in this. What the hell am I producing? What was it? Oh, AI limiters. Yeah, I have a feeling the top of this building is that going to be it's going to probably be phase 4. Because I have the AI limiters and all that already being built there. It's probably going to be either phase 4 or phase 5. All these like little factories and all that are going to slowly start connecting to each other. So if I can get everything at a 100% capacity and everything too, we're gonna be good. Alright, that's another 10. We just need 6 more, baby. 6 more. Once I turn in the motor, I think I'll be good for now. So while Lara's going to be gone this weekend, I will be on dad duty. So I won't be able to pretty much do... I don't think I'll have any chances to really do anything. So I'm not going to be able to do any cosmetic stuff or anything like that when it comes to Satisfactory. I'm not going to be able to pre-plan anything for any recordings. But however, I do have to say, the Lego City Undercover playthrough, I did finish that yesterday. No, I finished that Wednesday. I finished it Wednesday. I was able to record on Wednesday and finish the playthrough. So that will be getting uploaded on top of some long plays being uploaded on YouTube as well. So for you guys that watch the YouTube content, that will be uploaded on a day-to-day basis. So after all the Satisfactory stuff is uploaded, you guys will be seeing long plays and the rest of the Lego City Undercover being uploaded. So you guys got that to potentially look forward to. All right. That's 50, right? Oh, slap dab right on the nose. 50. 50. Which I don't. No, okay, yeah. I need exactly 50. Did I already turn in some? It's like, no, I didn't. I just need 50. Oh, and I can get rid of the to-do list for the rotor. We don't need that anymore. Try not to confuse myself when I come back. Okay. There we go. Send it off, baby. Oh. I always like to watch it go.
Milestone reached. Fix-It has granted you the power of flight, provided you...
Yay, we got jetpack now.
The jetpack refuels automatically while you are standing on a surface, and different fuel types will affect the jetpack's functionality. With this increased versatility, you will no doubt achieve efficiency levels previously unheard of.
I wonder what happens instead of using biofuel, using turbo fuel for the jetpack. I wonder how much more effective the thrusters would be. I'm assuming the thrusters would be a hell of a lot more powerful. You go from biofuel to turbo fuel. I think it just depends. But yeah, now that our next steps are going to be extracting crude oil in order to make things like oil, and we'll have we'll have advantages of getting fuel, rubber, plastic, petroleum coke, and even polymer resin, which is meant to be made, making all kinds of shit. But we'll be able to make circuit boards and all that because we have plastics. Thank God. And new shop items, of course, but that's not the priority. Oh yeah, we can't turn any of this in. So it looks like at least, all the items are what we have. So it needs 50 motors. I mean, shit, technically we could finish this milestone too. So before I actually have to go, I don't know. I kind of want to say goodbye to Laura before she heads out for today, or for the weekend. So let me gather all this stuff up first. So we need about 100 encased steel things, which is right in front of me. Perfect. We need steel beams. Same building. Or no, steel pipes. So 500 of those. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And copper sheets. 500 copper sheets. Copper sheeting's over this way. 1, 2, 3 copper sheetings. And I think the only thing I'll be waiting for is technically the motors, but I don't think they're going to be done by the time Laura gets here. So good thing I have this app that tells me how much further she has to go. She only left 9 minutes ago, so we may have a chance to finish this milestone before she gets home. Let's see. Oh shit, she's already over here. Wait, didn't she leave like 9 minutes ago? How'd she get so close? Either the app is slow or or she's in a rush. She better not be speeding with the kids in the vehicle. Nah, I think the app is just, it notified me a little late. I was like, wait, she left 9 minutes ago. Alright, and that will be there in a minute. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this milestone. Oh well. I think what I could do is just save here. I am not going to try and test the waters with that. Not with Laura needing help with the kids and potentially packing anything else that needs to be packed. Yeah, but that's going to be it for me for the coffee stream. It's going to be a little bit of a smaller coffee stream, but we got phase 2 done. We're now in phase 3. And I think when I do come back, we'll be producing. Oh, and it's back. Cool. Yeah, when I come back, we'll be trying to get our long ass expedition up to the north, which I already know where some oil is, and that is going to be somewhere up here, somewhere in this unknown land. And I'll know exactly technically where. I can scan for it now, and I'll figure out, well, once I have the ability to scan for crude oil, I'll know exactly where it is anyway. But yeah, I think other than that, we'll just I'll just try and do my best to be the best dad I can be this weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday and all that.